Now, page 4, a constitutional nightmare come true. Look at what is happening in Washington, D.C. right now. Everyone is focused on this shiny political object being waved in their faces by Nancy Pelosi and Adam Schiff, Jerry Nadler and company. Phone call transcripts that amount to nothing. A whistleblower who's a partisan hack and has zero firsthand knowledge of anything that President Trump said or did. And of course, the impeachment inquiry, which exists nowhere in the founding document nor in the Federalist Papers. Everyone in Washington, D.C. is now consumed with this political sideshow that's being orchestrated by the Democrat leadership in Congress and perpetuated and echoed and amplified by the mainstream media. And there's only one reason for all this. It's not because the chief executive, Donald Trump, has violated his sworn oath of office. No. This dark episode in the political history of America is being foisted upon the nation's capital as a partisan means to an end. The Democrats are drunk on beating Donald Trump and regaining total control of Washington, D.C. This assault on the 45th president is designed to either knock out a sitting president and or tarnish him so severely that a rutabaga with a D next to its name on the ballot could get elected president. But at what cost? Well, the answer is the Constitution. This ongoing scheme by the Democrats that commenced on January 20, 2017 has been and still is an exercise in throwing political mud at the wall and hope it sticks to President Trump. But who really suffers in all this? We the people. They are degrading and defiling us when they assault the founding document and the processes that it prescribes or does not prescribe. They are harming what should be sacred processes for future generations of Americans. Impeachment now probably permanently watered down and cheapened because of these selfish politicians. Truth is, the Democrats so hate Donald Trump and are so drunk on power and control and imposing their radical socialist agenda on the people of this republic that they are willing to destroy the franchise in order to achieve victory. And it is truly a constitutional nightmare for we the people and our representative republic. But to radicals like old Adam Schiff, the Constitution amounts to a useful idiot, which is weaponized and quoted only when it fits into his agenda.
The president has now admitted the notes of this call, and we don't even know if these are the complete notes of that call.
Congressman Schiff, have you ever heard of this thing called the separation of powers? You have no rights to those notes. This is why I argued a few days ago, and will continue to argue, that the executive branch should not have released these private notes. This is a private conversation between two world leaders, Adam Schiff and Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer and Jerry Nadler and the rest of them have no right whatsoever to get their grimy, greasy hands on these notes. The precedents that it's setting, not only for a violation of the separation of powers, but the precedence is setting for, are you having a private phone conversation? This is the Nixon recordings of conversations on steroids, because now the entire world can read in black and white a private conversation between the President of the United States and another world leader. This is a terrible precedence on those two levels. One, the privacy and executive privilege that has been violated. And number two, the separation of powers. Adam Schiff has zero rights to those notes, but now he has them. And of course, once you capitulate to these people, they're only going to be asking for more. They're never satisfied, right? So they ask for this one conversation. They're asking now for another conversation between Donald Trump and the president of Ukraine. And after that, what's it going to be? There is no end to this game that the radical Democrats play. You see, this is the trap that the White House has fallen into. They're being suckered by these people. It's a mistake that is completely understandable because they want, quote, transparency, but you're never going to satisfy the beast. And the beast is Adam Schiff.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.